So by now, everybody and their mama know that Iyanna confirmed that Jarrette cheated on her, and now he's saying that she cheated first. So I've had this video since it came out, but I've just been really busy. So there's just a few things I want to touch on in this video because anybody who's been following my content know that Iyanna and Jarrette, they were not a match. They were the total opposite of each other. I could have told it in the pause, and then they decided to go ahead and get married. When ladies, if you're dating a man that he is so different than you don't have anything in common, or you don't have most things in common, that's not somebody you need to marry. You need to run to the hills from whence cometh your help. And I'm not saying you have to have everything in common. Like my husband loves to go to the beach. I don't, because I don't like the sun, but I go for my husband and the kids maybe twice a year. You know what I mean? But we have most things in common. I would say me and my husband, 90% of things in common. But if it was like 2%, girl, y'all not gonna work. Y'all not gonna work. So let's watch this video, talk through it, and I'm just gonna point out a few things, ladies, that when you are dating, you need to not ignore the red flags. I knew that wasn't gonna work. Okay, beautiful couple, they look great together, but not gonna work. Jarrette is a boy. He's not ready to get married. And Iyanna, she don't need no husband. She needs to go and lay on a counselor's couch because she got a whole load of problems. And a lot of people, instead of you go getting counseling, you think you're going to get you a husband and fix your problem. No, no, no. Go to the counselor's office. It's Monday. Good morning, my beloved. I love you. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you for those comments on my new reader I found for my book, 10 Years a Girlfriend. Check out my shorts also that I'm doing this week on 10 Years a Girlfriend. Mother's Day is coming up, and it's also my anniversary next week. Oh my God, it's going to be 2 years. So I absolutely love you and adore you. Okay, let's run through this video. So here she says some girl emailed her.
Yeah, I mean, who emailed you? The girl. No, it's nobody that y'all knew. No, it's not Mal. Before y'all start. Yeah, she literally said, I'm coming to you as a woman. I hate, first of all, I hate when they say that. Are you ready for a new relationship? I am getting ready.
No, you're not ready for the new relationship. So the girl come to you and say, I'm coming to you as a woman. I mean, I'll be like, thank you, girl. Tell me what happened. Tell me what happened. He said what? He said, what kind of pictures? He gave you how much money?
Not an IG DM, not even, oh no, I got a DM too. I realized when I found her on social media, on IG, that she had also DM'd me.
So the girl has DM'd her.
Would you still be together if he didn't cheat? I don't even know. No, I actually wouldn't, because we're so incompatible.
Right here. Would I still be with him if he didn't cheat? She said, no, I wouldn't, because we're so incompatible. But Iyanna, you didn't have to marry him to know that. We knew y'all was incompatible in the pods. And this is what I mean about gathering data, ladies. Dating is for data. You have to know what you want so you cannot waste all your life and time getting married. Iyanna should have never married Jarrette. So you just made a mess of your life, wasted a lot of time because one, you didn't know what you want, or you were so desperate for a man, and you try to overlook the red flags. And even though you knew you were incompatible, you still went ahead and married this person. Ladies, you don't have to get married to know you're incompatible. I know every man I met that I'm incompatible with. There were 2 great guys I met before my husband, and they had everything I wanted, except they were not strong in their faith. I knew we were incompatible because I need a man that was strong in his faith. You ain't got to be no preacher. You don't even have to know the Bible as good as I do. But I do want you to know the basics of the scriptures. I want you to follow the scriptures. I want us to pray. I want us to tithe. I want us to bring our babies down to the church. I want us to go to marital counseling. I need those basics. So even though you're really attracted to this man and you love him and he loves you, if that foundation, the foundation of your marriage is not there, faith, family, and finances, if those things are not there, you are incompatible. The Bible also says in Corinthians for us to not be unequally yoked with unbeliever. I personally believe that unbelievers is more than just somebody who is not saved. So if I'm a tither and the guy I'm dating, he's not a tither, he's an unbeliever. He doesn't believe what I believe in tithing. So I'm not going to marry him and force him to tithe. And the reason why tithing is my number two on my husband list, number one is he must be born again. Number two is tithing, because I grew up with so many women who marry heathens and sinner men, and they couldn't tithe, and they were hiding the money to tithe. And the husband said, don't take my money down to that church and give it to the pastor. I knew I didn't want nobody like that. I knew I wanted a man that will tithe. I'm going to tithe. So you don't have to get married to find out you're incompatible. It's all about data gathering. Okay? So they're wildly incompatible. Oh, I didn't put it back up here. Wildly incompatible. Let me rewind so y'all can see that.
And that frustrated the shit out of me. He used to think I talk too much. Incompatible. Different interests. He's not growth mindset, and that frustrated the shit out of me. He used to think I talk too much.
We are wildly incompatible. Different interests, not growth mindset. Those are foundational things that you need. Now, again, I don't think your interests, every interest have to be the same. You know what I mean? I'm sure there are things I want to do that my husband don't want to do. There's not everything I want to do, he'll do it. Okay, growth mindset, finances. How you gonna marry somebody who you're different on finances? And she's frustrated because she's trying to drag him along. And then he said, you talk too much. We already knew Iyanna talk too much. Ladies, let me tell you, men brain and women brain are different. Me and my husband used to work from home. My husband just started going back to the office. Me and my husband, he will sit at this end of the table and I will sit at that end of the table, and we will work for hours and not say anything to each other, because I know he working. He not trying to talk. He don't want to talk. No talk. Or sometimes we'll just sit on the couch and talk. So ladies, some of us, we talk too much. And you have to curve that. Don't no man want you always yap, 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 like a little chihuahua. Some of us, we just talk too much, and you need to shut your mouth, because men are not like women. You know how you and your girlfriends could sit and talk all day? Men are not like that, unless, they're like, alternative lifestyle. But a man, they'll want to be talking all day. Stop running your lips. And we already knew she talked too much.
He didn't want to talk to me. That man didn't like me, y'all. I'm pretty sure he didn't like me. He said.
So she said he didn't like me. He didn't want to talk to me. He didn't like you. No, he didn't like you. He just married you because Mallory, went somewhere else. So you was the next best thing for him. And ladies, we want a man that like us, right? Not only do I love my husband, but I like him. I like him. There's a difference, right? Difference between love and I love him, but I like you. Like you mean, do I want to be around you? Do I want us to go get our nails? Do we want to go to the store together? Do we want to go get our hair washed? That's because I like you. I love people. There's some people I love that I would never hang out with them because I don't like them. I don't like to be around them. I don't like to be with them. I don't like to be in their presence. But I love them, but I don't like you. Like is I want to be around you and spend time with you and talk to you on the phone. Please don't call me. Okay, so yeah, girl, he didn't like you.
I love you. I like you so much. No, you don't. You lying. Stop lying to me. And it's not fun. A little bit too bad. Was the cheating the deal breaker? Yeah, it was. I mean, I tried to work through it, but he just kept living in the gray. I hate the gray.
Was cheating the deal breaker? She was like, yes, she tried to work through it, but he kept living in the gray. She hates the gray.
She knew who he was before he slept with women. I actually didn't. That was my biggest regret that I realized after the fact. I didn't know who he was. I thought I did, and maybe I convinced myself I did. Probably I did. I was probably just so.
Well, I will usually overlook that because you don't know, right? Unless the Holy Spirit reveals it to you. This is why, ladies, especially those of us who are Christian women, we have to pray and seek God. But also, there's something God put in women called intuition. I don't care what y'all want to make excuses. God, the something is gonna let you know something ain't right. Because God put that in us to protect us. So, like she said, maybe she knew, but she didn't want to know. You knew. You knew, girl.
Wanted to be so in love that I was like, oh no, it's fine. I believe his words.
She wanted to be so in love.
Learned lesson. Yeah, I definitely convinced myself. That's what I mean, you know, it happens. Whatever. I was 26, 27 at the time. I still had lessons to learn.
So she basically said she convinced herself. So even though she was seeing red flags and new red flags, she was still trying to convince herself that this guy is a good guy.
No. What's his sign? Okay, when I tell you what his sign is, it's gonna make sense, y'all. Okay, it's gonna make sense to an extent. He's a Scorpio.
But I don't know about the sign.
Look, of course, I knew it. Yes, Scorpio. Bombastic side eye.
Oh my gosh!
Lost in a dream. I don't know which way to. How did you confront him? Girl, I got the email when I was literally sitting in between his legs while he was taking out my braids.
Jesus, can you imagine? Did she throw the computer at him? Did you throw the phone or the computer, girl?
When no confronting, I said, you stupid. I've been fooled before and like to give my love thought in this lemon door. I got some information, please. Yeah, unhealed Scorpios are scary, man. Heavy on the unhealed. It's because he's unhealed.
Unhealed? Ain't nobody more unhealed than Iyanna. You want to talk about Jarrette is unhealed? Girl, you the one that's unhealed. I'm not saying he's not, but you talk about somebody is unhealed, girl. Go on, just move into the psychologist's office, please. Just move on in, girl.
He's not a bad guy. He's just unhealed as hell. He just be lying to himself. No, he didn't try to deny it. He couldn't.
And you know what? Again, this is why I said these 20-something-year-old boys should not be getting married. They're trying to work their stuff out. They're working it out. They're trying to work it out. They're trying to figure out who they are and what they are. This is why you don't marry them. They're not ready. They're not prepared. Okay?
I didn't deny it. I had a picture of a girl in my apartment.
Girl, picture of the girl in the apartment. But when Jarrette told the story, you know, it makes sense. But I don't want nobody in my apartment. I'm going to come back and do that video about these two. All right, y'all. So that's the rest of it. But I just wanted to talk through it because I want y'all to know you don't have to marry him to get to know him. You can get to know him by gathering data. 23 Types of Guys is available on Amazon. I want to remind you if you want to pick that up. And also for those of you who's asking to send me love, cash at me at my name at Janice Hylton, JANICEHYLTON. And of course, the membership is there. Please be sure to check that out. If you want to join, I'm going to be doing some stuff for members only. And say hi to your aunties. Hi. Okay, I'm going to tell you what it is. All right. And of course, my husband profile course is coming up in January again. So check that out. 20 Types of Guys available. Amazon. I need reviews. So remember, leave me a glowing review. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye, guys. Bye. No. I'm going to take the light rail.